Hey, Next Level Vibe podcast crew, welcome back to the space where we stop seeking quick fix and start doing the real work. I want to start with a confession. Last week, I had one of those days where the pressure cooker of anxiety feels overwhelming. I tried everything to make the feeling stop. I meditated. I distract myself. I even tried to power through it. The desperate urge to just slam the door on that dark house, to physically eject the feeling of shame or panic from my mind was almost unbearable. We spend so much energy on emotional suppression, hoping if I ignore them, they'll vanish. But here is the spiritual paradox. What is resist persists. And the moment we try to voluntarily reject a painful emotion, we had it all our power. But what if I told you that the secret to inner peace isn't about fighting those dark thoughts, but about welcoming them in for tea? This is most radical, and frankly, Rumi's most dangerous poem about letting go. And trust me, if you are struggling with anything, grief, chronic self-criticism, or a feeling of being stuck, this ancient wisdom is going to fundamentally refine your freedom. Rumi, who was a 13th century Sufi mystic, and this context is vital, gave us a simple, powerful metaphor for this human experience, a metaphor deeply rooted the Sufi concept of submission to the divine will. He said, this being human is a ghost house. You are not your feeling, you are the sanctuary, and every morning the doorbell rings. It's a new arrival. Sometimes that visitor is easy. Joy, excitement, love. We roll out the red carpet. But then, the next day, you look around the peephole and there's a whole crew standing there. Depression, a flash of malice, a wave of shame. They are the unexpected, often terrifying visitors, and we instantly think, I am flawed because this feeling is here. I have to make it leave. But Rumi gives the opposite comment, a comment that is philosophically and spiritually dangerous. Welcome and entertain them all. He is telling you that you must treat every single ghost honorably. Even when the feeling is frustration, the invitation is, welcome frustration. Come in, make yourself at home, warm your feet by the fire. When we step into the role of the observer, the host, instead of the emotional reactor, we get curious instead of judgmental. Here is the most radical part of the poem, the part about letting go that most modern secular interpretations skip over. Rumi says, even if there are a crowd of strauss who voluntarily swap your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. A crowd of sorrows sweeping your house empty. That is deep grief. That is the feeling utterly debilitated, like every support system is gone. This is where the Sufi context hits hardest. You must trade this total loss, this absolute impotence, with honor, not because you will instantly feel better, but because of what the impotence is making room for. He offers his profound, terrifying possibility. He may be carrying you out for some new delight. This isn't a guarantee of instant happiness. It is an act of faith. Maybe that terrible loss, that total emotional clearing, is actually making a space for a deeper surrender to the flow of life. Swap out that is necessary for a new, purer kind of joy to arrive. It is accepting the pain without damaging the immediate reward. Rumi challenged us to accept the absolute worst visitors, the dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing, and invite them in, laughing. The laughter here is not manic happiness. It is the laughter of detachment. It's the realization that each feeling isn't you. It's a temporary visitor, and by treating it with busier kindness, you dissolve your attachment to it. You stop being its victim. When you genuinely welcome an unpleasant emotion, you stop wrestling with it. Resistance is the number one barrier to your peace. The more you fight shame, the more you fight the shadow, the more power it has. But when you roll out the red carpet, those feelings start to dissolve because they meet no resistance, only acknowledgement. This practice isn't easy. It isn't a quick fix for a panic attack. It is a long-term discipline. It means sitting with the deep, uncomfortable truths of your current experience without reaching for the cookie, the scroll, or the distraction. But Rumi reminds us that every difficult experience, every dark thought, every moment of shame can be seen as an opportunity for growth because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. That difficult person in your life, that painful situation, they are your teachers. They are catalysts that force you to evolve, to become stronger, or maybe just to practice patience and compassion toward yourself. So here's the wrap up. We have been conditioned to believe that freedom is found by controlling what we feel. Rumi's dangerous poem teaches us that freedom is actually found in radical acceptance, in the willingness to host anything. The moment you stop slamming the door on sorrow is the moment you stop surfing. The pain is just a visitor. The surfing comes from fighting the visitor. Your pain isn't a mistake. They are guides. They are guides. They are meant to move through you, not stay in you. Your actionable challenge for this week is this. The next time an unpleasant emotion or thought let's use shame shows up uninvited. I want you to pause and in your mind or out loud say, welcome shame. I see you and I invite you in. What are you here to teach me? Sit with it for just 2 minutes, non-judgmentally. Roll out the red carpet. Let's start using our dark thoughts as a guide, not enemies. That, my friends, is the next level. See you next time on the Next Level Vibe podcast. Thank you so much.